Okay, day 1 of follower recommendations, and today we're going to be talking about the dog recommended by the Stitchy one. So first off, spoilers ahead, and second off, emotional trigger warning, whatever you want to say, because this one was a very sad one. Okay, so first things first is that The Dog is an animated short film created by the ARA Studios. First things first, I want to say, although this short film had no words and no color, it still did amazing at storytelling and I absolutely loved it. So this short film is about a dog that has a mission, and the dog is going to fulfill that mission all the way to its death. So the dog sees a woman leave a baby down in the sewer, and unable to get to the baby, the dog drops several items, feeling like this would help take care of the baby, but the dog knew that it would need help from another human. So the dog tries to grab the attention of someone, anyone, and although he does succeed in his mission, it cost him his life. Welcome to part 2 of follower recommendations. Today we're going to be talking about Dr. Tran, recommended by Meep696989. So Dr. Tran is an animated short web series created by the company Lone Sausage. And I'm going to be 100% honest, y'all, I feel the same way about Dr. Tran as I felt about Llamas with Hats. If you don't know, then go check out that video. I don't even know how many episodes of this I watched, and I wanted to laugh so bad. I wanted to like it so bad, but I just could not. So it's basically about a character named Dr. Tran. He's kind of just like overly emotional in every situation that he's in. And there isn't really any sort of plot or anything. Every episode is different from the other. But I will say that I absolutely loved the animation and I loved all of the different characters. I just didn't really like the show. I would definitely recommend it though, because I feel like a lot of people would like it. Welcome to follower recommendations part 3. Today we're going to be talking about 9 recommended by butter.exe. Let me first start by saying that I absolutely loved this movie. I'm so glad that somebody actually recommended it to me because it's so good, and if you want to find it, I believe they still have it on Netflix. Okay, so 9 takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. That's hard to say. So there was a scientist who separated his soul into 9 parts, putting them inside of 9 little sack people. The scientist did this after creating an AI that was supposed to be used as a war weapon, but instead ended up wiping out the entire human race. Sack people didn't know it, but they were the key to saving the world all along. But they just had to figure out how. On part 4 of follower recommendations, we're going to be talking about Extinction Party, recommended by Arrow.com. Okay, so first off, Execution Party is an animated video created by Joel G. Okay, so firstly, let me just say that I have absolutely no idea what I just watched. I have no idea how to explain what this video is about, other than there's just a character who's trying to find another character to give them a gift. And my brain literally felt like it was melting while watching this because of the distorted music. I don't know, it just like really bothered me. But something about the animation and style was so nostalgic, I can't exactly put my finger on what it reminds me of, but there's feelings there that I felt before, and things that I've seen. I don't really know how I feel about it, probably wouldn't watch any other videos like this, but hey, to each their own, watch it if you want. Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of follower recommendations. You're not going to see the bucket in this one because my cat knocked it behind the TV, but today we're going to be talking about Other Lily, recommended by Cooked Beetles. It's been a while since I've gotten a creepy recommendation, so thank you a lot, Cooked Beetles, for this one. I really did enjoy it. Okay, so in this video we have a little girl and her mother, I'm guessing, whose name is Lily. The little girl goes to sleep. Lily finds a drawing where she sees a demented version of herself. She kind of just shrugs it off and decides to go to sleep. I'm not really sure if this is dream or reality, but she sees that demented version of herself crawling through the window and awakens her from her sleep. But in that moment, I think that that demon, or whatever it is, enters her body. We end up seeing the other Lily a couple other times, but the last time we see her is when she snatches the little girl through the kitchen window. This was just chillingly perfect. I loved it. Hey guys, welcome to part 6 of follower recommendations, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Nico Sugar Girls, recommended to me by Pumpkin Pie Studios. Okay, so it's really rare that you guys recommend me something that actually makes me laugh. This was one of them, and I laughed at almost every single episode. I'm not sure if the animation is intentional or if this is some sort of anime parody, but it does an amazing job of mocking the anime community and anime in general. I will say the only downside was a little character with the blondish hair. Their voice was just so annoying, I literally had to skip past all of her dialogue. Other than that, this series was hilarious and wonderfully written. I definitely recommend it if you just need something to watch or if you want a good little laugh. Thanks again for recommending this to me. Feel free to recommend more funny things. I love to laugh. Hey guys, so this was the first time that I got 3 recommendations in a row for the same exact web series. So I decided I was going to drop everything else and go check it out. So in today's video, we're going to be diving into Poochie and Pansy. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I want to say. One of them is, how did you guys find this? And 2, I feel like this is something I shouldn't be watching. Like, I feel like this is some sort of weird cartoon that you would find on the deep web, and no one was ever supposed to find it. But the thing is that this web series is so simple in the ways that it scares you. There aren't any jump scares, there isn't any blood or gore, it just makes you really uncomfortable. I never would have thought that something that looks like it was created in Microsoft Paint would make me feel so chilled and uncomfortable. Definitely check this one out if you want to scare yourself a little bit. You can find it on YouTube under the name Poochie and Pansy. Hey guys, welcome to follower recommendation part 8. Today we're going to be talking about When the Wind Blows. When the Wind Blows is a British animated film based off of the comics written by Raymond Briggs. And y'all, this one was really hard to watch because it was basically the British version of The Grave of Fireflies. And if you haven't seen that one, then you gotta see it, but it's really sad. I believe you can find it on Hulu. So in this film, we have an elderly couple who is preparing for a nuclear war. But since there's no real way to prepare for a nuclear war, the couple doesn't succeed in doing this. And even after everything around them gets destroyed, the couple still stays really optimistic. But sadly, when there's nuclear war, radiation is a result of that, and no amount of optimism can save you from its effects. After getting burns, cuts, and losing their hair, the couple slowly loses a battle against it, and it's what ends up taking both of their lives. Hi guys, welcome to part 9 of follower recommendations, and in today's video we're going to be talking about The Face Shop. And I want to say thank you to Mr. No Valentine 97 for this recommendation. So when I saw the thumbnail of this video, I thought it was going to be really scary, but I actually really enjoyed it. It wasn't scary at all. So basically, No Face Neil, and I'm not sure who the monster character is, they head over to a face shop to help Neil find some bits and pieces to get his face together. And I really want to say that I'm happy that they also included some stop motion animation. It just makes the content more interesting and fresh. Also, I really love the animation and the characters. I find if I really enjoy the characters, I end up liking the content way more. Like, Neil was so adorable once I heard his little voice. I really recommend this one. The animation was clean, the content was fun, and I love the characters. Sadly, this is going to be my last follower recommendation video for a while. I'm going to take a little break from this series, but I will be back with it. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the short animated film called Foxed by James Stewart, recommended to me by Gothic3. Okay, I absolutely loved the short film because I'm a huge fan of claymation films. And even though this film was really short, only 4 minutes to be exact, it still was terrifyingly chilling. So in this short film, Emily is kidnapped and forced to work in a mine by a bunch of foxes. So after attempting to escape, she sees that a fox has invaded her home and has somehow tricked her mom into believing that the fox is her. Emily yells and bangs on the glass, hoping that her mom will see her, but alas, her calls are unheard. She is found, and it's unknown what happens after that.